Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to try and do a windmill with our little joints. So I'm going to put these away for a second. So we're not going to need these until this is completely done. Now I had a couple of ideas. My original idea was to try and line the walls of the windmill with these glow-in-the-dark pebbles. But I'd only be able to do the sides. I wouldn't be able to do around the window because none would fit around the window. So I thought, well, that's not going to quite work. Because it's not, it'd work, but it wouldn't at the same time. It'd feel like half a job. So then I thought, I have these little tiny mosaic tiles and they do fit up the sides of the windows. So what I'm going to try and do, this is going to be a UV epoxy combined job, is I'm going to try and put a thin layer of UV resin down first and place my tiles one wall at a time, cure it, and then fill it with epoxy resin. I'm not going to do the roof like that. It's already got some tiles. You can just about see them. So like slatted effect. And I can't fit the tiles in this shape very well. So I'm not going to do that up there. We'll have a think about whether we're just going to keep that plain or if we're going to actually do something to these two bits. We'll see when we get to that point. The windmill part itself, I don't know what this is called. I'll have to have a look. The spinny bit on the windmill, I will take that over to the mat when it comes to filling it because I'm not going to be able to fill it here and then pick it up and move it. It's going to be a disaster. We'll do all the mixing and sorting out of a colour and whatnot over here and then I'll fill it over there. I have my Vida Rosa UV resin. I have my tweezers, so hopefully I'll be able to get up there and work my way down. I don't know if it's worth trying to do it around the window first. I think we can get, this is going to be tricky. I think we can get 2 in above the window. Let's just have a look. We can get 2 in above the window. They're going to be closer than the rest. So we can only get 1 in below the window. 1 above the window isn't going to work. Well, it might. We'll space them. We're just going to have to do it and find out, aren't we? So let's just do what we do and give it a go. So let's try and put some of this down first. I'm going to need a lollipop stick to spread it. Oops. Let's do it a little bit at a time. Now, I don't mind if it gets a little pooly at the top, but I want to try and get it. So we only need a thin layer around the window and let the epoxy resin fall in everywhere else. Let's see. Can we get this in? Oh, it's already deciding to run away. This is going to be interesting. It's kind of like it's on an air hockey table where they just want to sort of slip and slide around. I want to try and get 3 across the top, which I think I can. Okay, I'm gonna cure that because I definitely can't get 4. So we'll go with 3 on each side. Right, I'm gonna Let's lid that up. I need that raised ever so slightly. Okay, I'm going to get curing, and we're going to fast forward at this point to all the sides being done. Now that you've seen me do one, that's what I'm going to do. Rinse and repeat. Okay, we have our tiled windmill. And I had a think and I added some around the bottom here. I've also, I think you can see that, using nail varnish, painted a little because I thought I'm going to fill this with black. So the tiles really stand out. So everything's going to be quite dark apart from the windmill spinny bit, which I'm still going to find out the name for. I've just been so engrossed in what I'm doing. And I've also nail varnished just the tiled bits, like the slatted bits of the roof. And I think they're called, is it reams? Those bits? Again, I'll have to check the names out. So they're dry and ready for the resin. I want this to be, next to the tiles, this to be quite different from the rest. So I'm going to chameleon powder this. I'm also going to fill it black so it stands out really well. And I have chosen rose gold green. So I'm going to brush a load of this in and then pop that over on the mat, because we are not going to be able to shift it once it has got resin in it. I'm quite looking forward to seeing this coming up. I'm hoping it works. There's no reason why not, as long as I keep the spinny bits of the windmill nice and flat. I think there might be some work to do afterwards with the actual windmill house itself. So I'd be very surprised if there wasn't bubbles with the amount of UV resin, like patchwork that I had to do to get the tiles in place. But since that's going to be clear, I will just go over it, depending on how bad it looks at the end, and give it a brushed on coat of resin. Right, our very, very sparkly spinny bit. I'll put that over there and give it a little tap. Right, I'm going to go and put this on the mat. So next time we see this, we'll be popping it out. And we have a nice degree of sparkle everywhere. Right, we are going to flash forward. So I'm just going to mix up a load of resin. And then when we come back, we'll add the colour. Okay, we're looking pretty bubble free right now. So let's add a lot of black. And a bit more stirring. This is still Janchun equal parts measurement epoxy resin that I'm using. And I have got the Alcohol Inks Black Currant. And I also gave this a blast with a heat gun. This is looking a lot blacker than I do it normally, so I'm hoping I really didn't overdo it. I'll give it a really good stir, and then I'll give it another blast with a heat gun. And then we'll start filling. Oh, I'm going to trust that that is bubble free, because I've made this way blacker than I normally would, so I can't see a whole heap in there. I am going to fill this one up first. This is going to be the easiest one to move because it's already got a lot of weight behind it. And I can see some bubbles have come up. Now I'm going to take this over to the mat and fill it up just a tiny bit more. I think I need a pin more than a cocktail stick. That doesn't seem to be sharp enough to pop the bubbles, and I'm definitely not hitting that with a heat gun now. That's better. Just a little. Right, I'm going to transfer that. I'm going to fill this one as well and transfer that, and then I'm going to disappear until it's all done, because I'm going to go and fill up the spinny bit of the windmill and top up anything that needs topping up. And then when we come back, we're going to see what we got. Okay, our windmill pieces are fully cured and flat. So, moment of truth, popping them out, seeing how they look, and seeing if it will all pop together. Hopefully it will. Let's find out. The roof first, because we know that's simple. We're not expecting much apart from a clean finish. And that's what we have. Got a bit of nail varnish to clean off the mould there. Unfortunately, we had a bobble right there. I'm hoping that doesn't impact it too much. No. Oh, it's good to know. Oh, without even thinking, that fits in there nicely. It's only a subtle difference between this and the nail varnish. But I didn't want it to be a hole in your face kind of thing. We'll do the windmill next. We're going to save the building because that'll either be amazing or it won't. Oh, our windmill's going to look so cool. And we could pick shiny side, oops, matte side. They both look cool for different reasons. That one looks really cool because obviously it's the most reactive with the colours. Let's check out the building. Really, really, really hope this has worked. I don't mind if there's some touch-up to do. I accepted that. Oh, look at our building. Right, there's a little touch-up to do here or there, but I don't mind. And plus, it can always be a bit of a battered windmill. It hasn't got to be pristine. Our little windows have come out and they look so cool. Our little cute windows. That's come out pretty well. Better than expected. So I thought there'd be more bubbles than that. I knew there'd be a little issue here or there. I think if I were a little bit more generous with the UV, so it was more like a UV shell, rather than just trying to get literally just the tile area. So, oh, look at that. Right. Let's put it together. Oh, that's so cool. It works way better than I expected. That's amazing. Oh, I'm so, so pleased. For some reason, I wasn't expecting it to be that smooth. But that works so well. Oh, I want to make a family of windmills now. How cool is that? And that stands so well. I thought I'd have to And I might do, yeah, but like I thought I'd have to additionally resin that to the body. But it sits so well, it doesn't like slip or slide, it's really nice and flat. You know, when it's stood up properly. And you can blow it, it does work like a windmill. I'm going to happily make more of these and buy more of these little pieces, because I've got 4 of those, so I know I can make at least 4. I wasn't expecting this to come out as well as it did, because this didn't cost much. This was less than £10. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but it was less than £10. And it actually works. If anyone's got any suggestions of how we can make the other 3 windmills, it could be roofs, it could be the body, it could be the windmill bit itself, which I still haven't looked at what it's called, the turny bit, then pop them in the comments, because we got 3 more to put together at least before I can find, get a hold of more of these little pieces, these little metal bits. I'm sure they've got to be somewhere for sale, haven't they? If not, I'll have to take them to the hardware store and, just go, I need more of these, please. I hope you've enjoyed this. It was so much fun to do. I enjoyed doing this. And the result, I'm just going to be spinning this for ages. This is just so much fun. So simple, but so fun. I'm looking forward to trying the others. Now that we've had success with Windmill, I have a merry-go-round that you can rotate. Well, I'm quite sure you can rotate it. I don't think you can rotate the horsey one, but I've got like a swinging chairs one. Oh, and I've got a Ferris wheel as well, haven't I? Oh, what to do next? Well, I've got time to think about it. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me in my channel. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's given you some ideas. Keep an eye out for the windmill yourself. It is so much fun and it is so cute. And yeah, let me know if you have any ideas on how I can make the next body. Whether it's going to be tiles again, I've got other little bits. I've got little tiny circle cuts of wood that might be really cool to try and place like this. Let me know what you think. Like if you like what you see, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more and know when it's coming. Thank you all again so much. Take care and see you in the next one.